Welcome to Shorty Super Coach. How you going, guys? Hope you're well. Sun is out. Things are looking pretty nice. Got the tennis on. It's going all right. We finally got some good weather. I feel like I've been waiting weeks and weeks for just actual 30 plus day after day. So it's nice. It's here. Got a little public holiday throughout the week, so we're flying. Now, today I wanted to do a little bit of a different video, just sort of philosophy based, and maybe Shorty has lost his mind. We'll see, but I'll walk you through it in a moment. Got plenty of team picker stuff coming up this week, which will be great. Was sort of having my first look at that really throughout, well, Monday morning, I guess. I'd really just mainly done research and club by club and hadn't really honed in on too much, but I'll go into a bit more detail on that now. So yeah, if you're liking what's going around, feel free to chuck me a comment, a question, what you'd like to see would be great. And obviously, if you're enjoying the channel, I'd love you to subscribe. Try and hit that 3,000, but good to have you on board regardless. Now, today's video. Why is Shorty going to pick just one team this year? What does that even mean? Why is his team picker blank already? What's going on? What's going on? So last year, how can I walk you through this? I'll tell you, last year I thought about doing this and just couldn't resist picking a team. And early disclaimer, I might do the same again this year. But see if you can relate to this. We start picking teams in January. We chop and change and meddle and mingle with our sides. And then we actually get pracky games and we get a bit more of a look. And then we get actual teams and realise this rookie's not playing, or we're a bit short here, or hang on a sec, he's actually going to miss round one. And we chop and change and it's a bit of a nightmare. It's a bit of an absolute head case. And I personally find it really difficult when I pick a team and sort of chop and change. I'll sort of get to a stage where I go, hang on, this bloke played amazing in both pracky games. He actually needs to be into my side. But how do I fit him in? Because I've developed a emotional connection to this team that I've had for a couple of months, and almost like a responsibility or feel like they've been in your team picker for so long, you sort of got to try to work them out of the team, even though you really want to pick them, but realistically, your heart wants to keep them, but your head says, no, you got to pick these guys. So I've previously, over the years, found it extremely frustrating sometimes watching the first 4 rounds and going, oh, I had him in my team in like the first week of February and he's on fire. Or I remember I brought in DeGoey super late last year, and couple of years back, I traded in Steph Martin for Brodie Grundy on the eve of the season before Grundy went nuts. That was probably 3 years ago. And, you know, they kind of haunt you. So I don't know about you. Do you develop a bit of a emotional connection and real bond with your team picker, even though it doesn't mean that much? It's just a draft in February or January. So what I want to do, the point of all that rambling, was I want to just try and pick one team, get all the information. And I think another thing is with the channel, I sort of feel like I kind of hook my wagon to the cart a bit with some of these players. And, you know, because I'll talk players up, I sort of feel like a bit of a responsibility to sort of run with them because I've pumped them up throughout the pre-season. And yeah, it's a tough one. And I just thought, I've had last year was a stinker, absolute stinker. After round 5, I was looking at this morning, round 5 I was ranked 90,000th. That doesn't bode well for a bloke who's meant to run a YouTube channel on the content. I worked my way in all the way to the top 25k after I think I scored 2,700 in round 20. And then, as you guys remember, got low on trades, donuts, ended up finishing just inside the top 30k, which ain't good. So I thought I nearly did it last year and I want to try it this year. Let's see if I got the discipline to do it. So I just want to gather all the information, watch all the pracky games, not feel invested to any players, like I owe them anything, like I got to pick them. And it's, if I think I should pick a certain fella, I can just bang him into the team because I don't feel accountable, or I don't have to make this Tetris jigsaw puzzle and work it out like a Rubik's Cube to fit certain guys in that I want to fit in, but all of a sudden it's difficult because I've had this team picker for 2 months. So I'd love to see your thoughts. I think for me it'll just simplify it. I think I'll just talk freely about the players, and then when we get the teams on the well, it'll be the Tuesday and the Wednesday and the Thursday, because we've got lots of games during the week for round one. I'll just go bang. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm hoping I can stay somewhat disciplined. It's a bit of a pity because I do love the team reveal videos, but I'm just very interested to see if this can sort of take away some of the complication if I have a bit better of a year, because I didn't have a good year this year or last year, and even the year before was a bit shabby. So bit of a change of tact. Let's see how we go. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Do you find this weird bond forming with the guys in your side in January and February and find it difficult to let them go, even though you probably think you should once you watch some certain pracky games and you're trying to find 10k here and 15k here? It can get a bit awkward. Nothing worse than seeing a guy fire in the first few weeks after you took him out of your side, after you've been in the team all summer. But let's see how we go. Like I said, I'll be back with a lot of team picker videos. Not necessarily picking my team, but I'll be discussing it live on the computer. We'll jump into the laptop and go through it with a bit of screen record. So looking forward to that. I might call it quits because you probably can't see it, but I'm sweating bullets here. It's bloody hot. I'm about to go to work. So we'll see how we go. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Cheers.